Hey, I'm Jessica. If you love cars as much as I do, you're in the right place. From drifting car days to uncovering the world's most iconic rides, gear up and subscribe to Race with Jessica for non-stop car fun. Back in the day, trucks had one job: survive everything thrown at them. Raw power, no nonsense. Heavy-gauge steel frames, bulletproof axles, engines that simply refuse to stop. No oversized infotainment screens, no driver assist pop-ups, just mechanical grit, doing what it was born to do. These machines prove themselves on war fronts, deep wilderness, and job sites where failure wasn't a choice. We're counting down 9 old trucks that make today's pickups look soft. When things get brutal, horsepower specs and screen size don't mean a thing. Some rigs are just wired differently. Number 9, 1980. Jeep J10 Honcho. The 1,980 Jeep J10 Honcho wasn't just a truck, it was a statement rolling on 4 wheels. Flared fenders, bold graphics, a Levi's denim interior that had more character than an entire modern dealership lot. But underneath all that swagger sat real hardware. Body-on-frame construction, Dana 44 axles, thunderous AMC 360 or 401 cubic inch V8 options, and Jeep's Quadra-Track 4-wheel drive system. This thing was assembled to destroy trails. The Honcho borrowed its bones from the Wagoneer lineage, but with its extended wheelbase, proper pickup bed, and beefed-up spring rates, it could haul more and reach further off-road. It earned serious desert credentials. Race teams used it as a support truck in brutal events like the Baja 500, chasing competitors across terrain that destroyed most rigs before the halfway mark. Owners pushed these deep into backcountry forests and over mountain passes where modern trucks with independent suspension setups simply give up and go home. The Honcho still commands respect in hardcore 4x4 circles. A pure mechanical fighter built for extreme use. Nothing like today's luxury trucks drowning in software and empty promises. Number 8. 1986. Chevrolet K10 Silverado. The 1986 Chevrolet K10 Silverado square body era, American truck DNA at its purest. Solid front and rear axles, leaf spring suspension, and a ladder frame that lived for abuse and kept demanding more. Under the hood, a 5.7-liter 350 small block V8 pushing 165 horses and 275 pounds-feet of torque. You could spec it with a smooth 3-speed automatic or a bulletproof 4-speed manual. The NP208 transfer case handed over serious 4-wheel traction in the worst conditions, and that low-range gearing made it perfect for crawling over rocks or grinding through snowdrifts all winter long. What keeps the 86 K10 in the conversation today? It never left. Thousands of these trucks are still hauling lumber, doing farm work, and pulling trailers up mountain grades across North America. Owners brag about 300,000 miles on the original engine and transmission. In serious off-road circles, square-body K10s command serious respect. Simple, tough, and built to outlast everything around them. No sensor faults, no modules throwing codes, just basic tools and a working knowledge of what's under the hood. It's still embarrassing high-tech modern trucks the moment the pavement ends or winter bites hard. Number 7, 1960s Kaiser Jeep M715. Forged during the Vietnam War era, the Kaiser Jeep M715 was the U.S. military's first dedicated 1.25-ton tactical pickup based on the civilian Jeep Gladiator blueprint. The M715 went full military from the ground up, trading any comfort for absolute toughness. Under the hood sat a 230 cubic inch Tornado inline-6, making 132 horses, mated to a 4-speed manual and dual-range transfer case. Solid axles front and rear, heavy-duty leaf springs, and a PTO-powered winch that could yank anything out of any situation. Those flat steel body panels? Swappable in minutes anywhere on Earth. Blackout lighting made it a ghost after dark. The M715's reputation wasn't built on a spec sheet. It was earned in the field. From Vietnam battlefields to fire stations and Forest Service fleets, this truck pushed through floods, dense jungle, and mountain passes that destroyed lesser machines. GIs called it the 5-quarter for its 1.25-ton hauling capacity. The engine wasn't a brute, but those rock-solid internals never threw in the towel. While today's trucks flash touchscreens and turbo badges, the M715 still commands a following among preppers and serious off-road builders for one straight-up reason: this thing refuses to quit. Number 6. 1978 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ45 Pickup. The 1978 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ45 Pickup holds legendary status as the world's ultimate tough-work truck. Stretched from the indestructible FJ40 chassis with a longer wheelbase and a proper cargo bed, the FJ45 fused Toyota's ironclad reliability with serious working truck muscle. Its 2F 4.2-liter inline-six gas engine or diesel variants for overseas markets delivered relentless pull while staying fixable with hand tools on the side of a dirt track. Rigid axles, leaf spring geometry, and body-on-frame construction gave it unstoppable strength, particularly across hellish environments like Australia's outback or Andean mountain passes. These workhorses became the go-to choice for ranchers, military units, aid organizations, and expedition crews worldwide, and they're still working today. Across Africa and South America, 4-decade-old FJ45s are still moving water, carrying cargo, and serving as field ambulances in places where modern trucks break down and stay broken. While today's pickups carry fragile computer systems and low-clearance frames, the FJ45 was engineered to go anywhere, endure everything, and stay running. That's exactly why, in zero-tolerance-for-failure environments, these vintage Toyotas still outwork anything built in the last 20 years. Number 5. 1946 Dodge Power Wagon. When it comes to go-anywhere dominance, very few vintage trucks can stand next to the 1946 Dodge Power Wagon. This wasn't standard pickup fare. It descended directly from World War II Dodge WC military machines, adapted for America's hardest working conditions. Under the hood, a flathead 230 cubic inch inline-six married to a 4-speed manual and dual-speed transfer case. Its brute force frame, live axles, and manual locking hubs made it one of the most capable factory 4x4s ever assembled. Even today's restorers get floored by what punishment these machines absorbed without complaint. This truck didn't just shape the off-road world, it founded it. Farmers hauled timber through blizzards. Miners navigated rocky hellscapes. Government teams counted on it for rescue operations in places no other vehicle dared go. Its 8,700-pound GVWR power takeoff winch and military-spec drivetrain delivered endurance that nothing on the market could match. Countless power wagons from the late 1940s are still fully operational today, not museum pieces, active workhorses on ranches and fire lines. During 1950s wildfire seasons, Forest Department crews trusted these trucks to haul water tanks deep into backcountry where today's pickups would cook their cooling systems or snap an axle. There are verified accounts of power wagons being completely rebuilt in the field with hand tools, something today's computer-controlled trucks make flat-out impossible. Number 4. 1984 Land Rover Defender 110 Pickup. The 1984 Land Rover Defender 110 Pickup existed for exactly one purpose: survival. This was year one of the Defender name, and the 110 variant delivered extended wheelbase geometry, coil spring suspension for serious axle flex, and serious capability for wilderness operations. Power options included a 2.25-liter gas, 2.25-liter diesel, or rare V8. None of them were fast, but every single one was unstoppable. Built around a steel ladder frame, aluminum body panels, and manual four-wheel drive engagement, it stayed beautifully simple and brutally capable. Defender 110S served British Armed Forces, African safari outfitters, and humanitarian teams in Earth's harshest corners. Documented adventures show these trucks crossing deserts, jungles, and mountain ranges with nothing but minimal tools and determination as backup. One early Defender 110 completed a full traverse of Africa, Algeria to South Africa through scorching heat, sandstorms, and punishing terrain without a major mechanical failure. Modern trucks might produce more power, but when lives depend on mechanical reliability and field repairability, Nothing alive matches the Defender's track record. Number 3. 1953 Dodge M37. The 1953 Dodge M37 wasn't transportation. It was a military machine forged out of wartime necessity. Engineered to replace the legendary World War II WC series, the M37 carried that bulletproof legacy forward with zero compromises engineering. Under the hood, a 230 cubic inch flathead 6 mated to a 4 speed stick and dual-range transfer case. Officially rated for 3/4-ton payloads, soldiers regularly pushed it far beyond that without blinking. From Korean battlefields to Vietnam-era artillery missions across brutal terrain. Its part-time four-wheel drive, massive 9.00 by 16 military rubber, and leaf-sprung solid axles made it virtually unstoppable the moment the pavement ran out. What made the M37 truly indestructible wasn't just the hardware, it was total simplicity. Soldiers could repair it in active combat zones using basic tools and scrap wire from the field. Its waterproof ignition system meant river crossings without missing a beat. Blackout lighting enabled stealth operations after dark. Top speed barely cracked 55 miles per hour, but rock-solid reliability was the whole point. Decades later, M37s still serve ranchers, firefighters, and trail builders who convert them into hardcore off-road machines. Few modern pickups would attempt what these trucks do on remote mountain trails, and even fewer would make it back. Number 2. 1991 Dodge Ram 250 Cummins Diesel. The 1991 Dodge Ram 250 with the 5.9-liter Cummins 12-valve turbo diesel, one of the toughest workhorses ever assembled. This thing made 400 pounds-feet of torque on just 160 horsepower. And here's the real headline. It simply would not die. Cast iron block, forged internals, and a mechanical Bosch VE injection pump. With basic maintenance, these engines crossed 500,000 miles. Some went well past that. Bolted to a hardcore 5-speed manual or 3-speed automatic, paired with an unbreakable Dana 70 rear axle, this was the perfect tool for farmers, commercial haulers, and working fleets. What separates this from modern diesels? Pure mechanical honesty, zero computers, no electronic fuel management, no emissions-related failures, just solid engineering built to absorb brutal daily work. Plenty of owners still rely on these machines for pulling livestock trailers, moving snow, and hauling heavy equipment decades after they left the factory. Compare that to today's high-tech diesel trucks that regularly fold because of sensor failures or expensive DEF system problems. The 91 Ram 250 stands as the ultimate machine that simply delivers and keeps on delivering, year after year, without complaint. Number 1. 1988 Mercedes-Benz Unimog U 1300-liter pickup. The 1988 Mercedes-Benz Unimog U 1300-liter goes beyond pickup truck status entirely. It's a battle-tested, go-anywhere machine built for absolute zero-failure missions. Designed for military logistics, the Unimog ran portal axles, delivering over 17 inches of ground clearance, a 5.7L inline-6 diesel mated to an 8-speed transmission, and a four-wheel drive system capable of scaling cliff faces or fording rivers. Payload capacity exceeded 11,000 pounds. Some variants ran central tire inflation systems. Others came fitted with deep-water snorkels for full river crossings. This machine has served NATO forces, disaster response teams, and global expedition crews for decades. From Swiss alpine rescues to sub-Saharan Africa medical missions, one Unimog famously competed in the Dakar Rally as a support truck, carrying tools and supplies across open desert while outlasting modern race trucks in raw endurance. Even today, European and Asian militaries still field 1980s-era Unimogs because nothing newer matches their combination of extreme terrain capability, maintenance simplicity, and long-term mechanical reliability. There's a reason these things just won't retire. Here's the truth. Modern pickups aren't even playing the same game. These vintage machines just keep going, decade after decade. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just pure grit that proved itself where it actually matters. So what do you think? Are these old-school trucks still better than what we're getting today? Drop it in the comments. If you're into real machines like this, hit that like button and subscribe to Race with Jessica. This is where we go deeper into the trucks that actually matter. And if you think trucks can't surprise you anymore, tap the video on your screen right now. See you in the next one.